the fuck? That was weird. Anyways, welcome to the video, guys. Sorry I've been gone for like a week. I've been really busy with finals, with getting my room all picked up for the realtor to look at. It's been super busy. So yeah, today is just gonna be a little quick, another lore video on the World Eaters. Yeah, baby, that's my second army in Warhammer, boy. So let's get right into it. Alright, boys. So, World Eaters are the 12th Legion of the Adeptus Astartes, hailing from Terra, because the Angron's homeworld of New Syria didn't really have any other people to come with, so it's mostly just Terra. They were first called the Warhounds. The Warhounds were the World Eaters before Angron showed up, and they were like really good at what they were doing. Not really. They kind of got their ass kicked all the time. Very high attrition rates, so the World Eaters have always kind of had low numbers, but they're also really cool. So when they found Angron, they wanted to really be like him, but Angron had the Butcher's Nails, which we'll get more into when I get to him later in this video. And Angron kind of shunned his sons, I guess, and would decimate one out of every 10 because of their failures. Later, when the Butcher Surgeons, as they're now called, then it was apothecaries and, tech marines figured out how to replicate the Butcher's Nails. They didn't really feel a connection to him, and many of them did not want to be a part of Angron's new World Eaters. So when the Horus Heresy had kicked off, the World Eaters had the highest rate of betrayal in the World Eaters. So like it was like rough numbers: 70% stayed loyalist and 30% stayed traitor. I'm just throwing out numbers because that's like maybe half and half, but that was most of the legions. But most of the legions also had their decimation on Istvan. If you guys want a video on that, I'll cover it. I don't really know a lot about it, I just know a little bit. So then they got the Butcher's Nails installed, and then they started feeling more connected to Angron, but at the same time Angron still didn't really care about them. So now the World Eaters are dedicated to Khorne. Khorne is the god of blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. If you know, you know. Yeah. So that's like the thing. This is like also the ones I play in like Dawn of War. These are like I'll play the Chaos Terminator Lord with one Berserker squad, and then yeah, it's really fun, and I like to play it. And Dawn of War 2 is fun. If you want a video on it, let me know, and I will try, even though a lot of my characters are max level. Anyways, that's the World Eaters. World Eaters are sick. Blood for the Blood God, Skulls for the Skull Throne. I really like them. This is the Devourers. I don't really know much about them. I just know that Angron didn't like them because they were slow and wouldn't keep up with Angron. So he was like, no, yeah, gone. See you later. Alright, so next we have Angron. Angron the Man. The 12th Primarch. The one that was found on New Syria. Almost murdered by Eldar, but wasn't murdered by Eldar. The Eldar had a prophecy that Angron would become the first, I think, demon prince of the Chaos Gods, so they wanted to kill him before he could do such thing. They ultimately failed, and Angron murdered them. So yeah, Angron is it's a very sad story. If you want to read the Angron book, it's really good. I really recommend it. Before the Butcher's Nails, he was really empathetic and had like this ability to take people's pain away and kind of put it on himself, which is one reason why the Nucerian slaves really admired Angron, because of this power that he would have. So when he got the Butcher's Nails installed, it kind of took that power away from him, because the Butcher's Nails are nails that go into the frontal lobe, which is where all of your like emotions and critical thinking is, and it kind of tore that all apart and fucked him up. So yeah, Angron is a very angry man. He's now a demon prince of Corn. He just came out with a new model. I've painted the model. It's on my minis page. I see minis, spelt the same way it sounds. It's really cool. It's really big, and I had a lot of fun painting it. He's like so sick. This is his mini. So yeah, if you ever want to know more about painting, I can always try and do that too. That's going to be a little while, only because I'm in the process of moving and all of my things are shoved in a box. So that's not going to happen now, but later on it could be a possibility if y'all are down for that. Angron was supposed to be retrieved by Leman Russ before he went to Nuceria and murdered all the Nucerians. Leman Russ failed. It's not really one-sided, but it was kind of one-sided towards Angron, only because Angron is really good at fighting and doesn't care about his pain. Later, him and Lorgar would go on the Dark Crusade. No. I don't know. It's the Ultramar Crusade where they go to Nuceria, I think, once again. But Gilliman tries to stop him, and that's when he turns into a demon prince. So Angron's been a demon prince ever since the beginning. He fights Sanguinius in the Siege of Terra on one of the gates. I think it's the Sanguinary Gate. I can't remember what gate it's called, but it's one of the gates in Terra. I haven't read the book yet. I want to. I'm just waiting on reading the other ones. I'm reading First Wall now. It's really slow. So I'm like, I hope this is not like the rest of them, but hey, here we go. Right? Right. So yeah, that's Angron. One of my favorite Primarchs, just like Magnus in my last video. And then one of my favorite characters is Karn the Betrayer, Karn the Equerry. Karn is really the only one that kind of calms Angron in a way. All of the captains that went into Angron's room were murdered except for Karn. Karn kind of just held this different vibe about him, and Angron really liked that. So Karn became the equerry of the world leaders and kind of the voice of the world leaders when Angron wasn't really there. I just read one of the books. It's called Karn the World Leader, before he was Karn the Betrayer, where they fight the Emperor's children above Scalathrax. So when they go down to Scalathrax, that's when we find out the lore behind Karn. So Karn gets the Flamer, burns all of the world leaders and the Emperor's children, and that's when he's branded the Betrayer, Karn the Betrayer, because he betrays his legion, which is kind of ironic because they're traitors anyways. But it was really good. It's a really good read. It's not very long. It's probably about I had an audiobook, so it's 6 hours, 6.5, something like that. It's really good. You should really read it, listen to it, whatever you want to do. Karn's one of my favorite characters. His axe here is Gorechild. Gorechild used to be one of Angron's axes that he discarded. It was Gorechild and Gorefather. Gorechild was discarded because the teeth went dull. Gorefather is now a world leader relic. It's a stratagem, I think, still. No, it's a relic. Sorry, excuse me. I'm getting my rules mixed up. It's a relic that you can use that gives, I think, +3 strength. I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember. So yeah, it's really good. It's really fun. Karn kind of took the stigmatism from Angron that it's a weapon that can still be used. Karn has a monologue with somebody about how Angron used it and then discarded it, and now its main purpose is for Karn to use, which it makes a lot of sense when you read it. I can't remember word for word, but that's basically the gist. Is it lost its use for Angron, but now its use for Karn has come, so Karn's going to use it. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun to read and listen to. So Karn's my second, tied with first with Ahriman. I'm reading the Ahriman Eternal book, like I said in my last video. That's getting really good. So yeah, it's Warhammer has a lot of lore, and I'm only doing 3 lore videos because I really just want to share my lore and my love for my 3 armies that I play. So if you want more of this, maybe I'll do more on like Dark Angels, more Thousand Suns lore. I'm not really sure yet, but if you guys like more of it, let me know, and maybe I'll keep doing it. So yeah, Karn's the man. Karn's really brutal. So now since he's the betrayer in his stat, every time he roll a 1, he kills somebody, but everything after that he doesn't. It's really cool. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed learning about my Warhammer armies and why I have them and why I really kind of enjoy the lore behind them. I know this is kind of just like a lore video, but if you like it, I can do more. Just keep bringing those views on in. That last video only got 14, but hey, it's okay. I don't care as long as somebody's liking the videos. It's cool. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm sorry for being gone. I'm gonna try and be back. Maybe I'll make a video tomorrow to make up for it. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later. Peace.